I'm Nancy, and today's video for Astronomy Week at the Maitland Public Library is going to show you 3 cool places in Maitland where you can go for purpose of astronomy. And I'm at the first place right now. I'm in Minnehaha Park on Horatio Avenue, and I'm in between the tennis courts and the playground. In the middle of this field is a big round concrete pad, and you might wonder, what is this? Well, if you walk up to it and you see closely, there are the months of the year and a whole row of numbers arched around the sphere. And what this is a human sundial. This sundial is meant for you to be part of it. The human, you, are here, and you'll be the gnomon. And the gnomon is a part of the sundial that casts the shadow. So you'll come to the sundial, and in this case it's so big that the gnomon should be on the month that it is. So let's see, it's the beginning of April right now, so I'm going to stand on the square that says April, sort of towards the beginning of it, not too far from March. And I'm going to look to see where my shadow is being cast. And you can see right now that my shadow is being cast somewhere between the 4 and the 5. Well, the numbers closest to me are daylight savings time numbers, and the numbers further away are the standard times number. And we change our clocks twice a year. Right now we're on daylight savings time. And you can tell from the sundial, I'm standing at the beginning of April, it's somewhere between 4 and 5 o'clock. And sure enough, if I look at my watch, it's actually just about 4:30 right now. So that's pretty cool. If you were out playing on this playground and came back in the morning, the sun would be in the eastern part of the sky and your shadow would be cast over in this section. And you can see what time it is in the morning. So it's kind of fun to come at different times of day and give it a try. You be the gnomon, find the month, stand on it, and see what time it is. Hi, so the second place we're visiting today for Astronomy Week at Maitland Public Library is Lake Sibilia Beach Park. This beach park is on the shores of Lake Sibilia, very close to the library actually. You've probably gone past it before. It's close to the art center too. There's a parking area available. But what's really cool about this spot is that there's wide open sky. You've got the lake here, and so there's nothing to obstruct your view. So if you just want to look at stars, constellations, this is a great place to come. But what's particularly good about this place is that you've got a really good view of the western sky. The sun will be setting in the west, and it's a wonderful place to come just to look at sunsets, especially in the wintertime. We get some beautiful, beautiful sunsets. But the sun will be setting in the western sky. So what makes that so wonderful is if you're looking for planets like Mercury and Venus that are always close to the sun, at certain times of the year you can come here and see them right about the time the sun is setting. And if you've got binoculars, you can have a really good look, and you look really hard and you might see Mercury and Venus. One of the things, my favorite things to do here is looking for the new moon. The new moon happens once a month, and it's that tiny little sliver of the moon, and it happens right after the sun is setting. And so coming up in May, actually May 12th is the new moon, you can come here, and if you've got binoculars or just really good eyes, after the sun has set, you can look for that tiny, tiny sliver of the new moon. If you can't see it on the 12th, well, come on the 13th maybe. So if there's clouds, you will have a harder time seeing it. But it's very small at that point, so you have to look really, really hard. It's a fun thing to do, and I hope you give it a try sometime. Come to Lake Sibilia Beach Park and have a great time. And finally, one of the great places to come is to the library, because here I can check out a telescope. Is that amazing or what? So, hey. How are you today? I'm Nanci Adler. I'd like to check out the telescope I called. Thank you. It's really a cool thing. What an opportunity to come to your library and check out a telescope and look at planets and stars and the moon. Hope you do it too sometime. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.